Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CCT, Certified Tangle Teacher, and this is video 4 on our Noel. And sometimes I think, oh, I'll know what I'm going to draw right away, but then I look at it and I'm not really sure. But I think I'm going to do jetties. And so I like jetties when I do like have hollows and different places for them to sit. So we're just going to draw a circle, and I'm just going to, and I like jetties because I think they have a little Christmas ornament or that time of year look to them. So I've got several little balls there, and now I'm going to, I like to do mine as a curved line. So I have a curved line, and then I color it in, and then I aura on both sides. When I give that a little curve, it tends to make the circle that I've drawn look more sphere-like. Give it a rounder look. So we've got those little balls just kind of sitting in there. And I think another one could have been sitting right here. So when it got dropped or nestled into that, it could have sat right there. And I think right here, this could have been filled up with them. And sometimes I think, oh, they didn't turn out exactly round. And that one's kind of behind. But you can see how just that, you know, those little balls in there, how they kind of nestle in. And these are fun to do dark behind, but that will come later. Sometimes I add black behind, and that will come as I start to finish up this project. And I think, is there any other place where I could put a little jetty that it would nestle in, like it got caught in something? And I don't see any. But another one that I like to do is Printemps, and because I like the way they just kind of fill up a space. And so I'm just going to do, I like to go back to my old standbys. Sorry, I should have come in a little bit so you could have seen that. So I'm just going to fill in this space, just spiral in, because I think that those really do add just a little bit of mystery when you have just a few little tiny tangles that are your old standbys nestled in, along with the jetties. I'm going to come in and color that in and darken that just a little bit more. And I like that look of the crowdedness where you draw so it's underneath. And I think I'm going to put a few more little circles in there. But there we have our, excuse me, our jetties in there that give us that little bit. And maybe I'll add a few more jetties right up in here too, because they could sit in this space. Oh, we got one more right there about, didn't see it. Sometimes when I draw those first, they'll get lost in there. But you're going to see how this is going to turn out. Just so much fun to do. And so there we have Printemps and Jetties. And I may even put a few more Printemps over here just to balance that out. Like I said, sometimes you just want to balance your art out so that it, you know, your visual, you're looking at it and you think, oh yes, that you can read that, Noel, and you kind of see the flow of your tangles as they go across. And we're working on our Noel, and as I was thinking about what I was going to do next, I thought, oh, if I didn't do Mooka, it wouldn't be, and fescue, it wouldn't be one of my drawings. So we've got to put a Mooka in here. So I think I'm going to come right down here at the bottom here, and we'll put in some Mooka. A little Mooka tentacles that come out. I think Mooka just makes your tangles move, and they can intertwine under each other and over the top of each other. I never know where a Mooka is going to go. And so now that I've got a little Mooka here on this side, I think, okay, can we stretch it so that it moves across the page? Can we put it so it's coming up out of the L here? We can. And sometimes I just like them to be ordinary Mookas, and sometimes they have to be a little holly-ball Mooka. And then sometimes they turn into another design altogether. Sometimes they end up to have their own little look, and so they get a little cap on the top of them. You know, they just, and I sprinkle, but they're really a Mooka, and I've just added a little bit more to them. And there we have. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned, because we'll be adding some drama in here, maybe a few more tangles, and some shading.